Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is Rome. We're in Star Citizen taking a look at some of the new ships that have been released for the Invictus Fleet Week, and this is the Greycat MTC. I love these tires. We still obviously have issues with ground vehicles in the hangar. We're kind of floating there a little bit. Let us hop in. This is one that I haven't been in yet, but I fully expect to... can I open it? There we go. But I fully expect to own. I think this hits a very good sweet spot for me. Do we have a back door? We do. We have storage back here. Before we go in, let's take a look at that. How do we operate it? Come on. There we go. So we have room for, it looks like 4 SCUs maybe? Are those the full SCUs or just the small component ones? But regardless, we got room for 4 things. I think that's going to be 4 SCUs. 1, 2, 3, 4. One slides up in there, the others come down. So lots of cargo. So if you're using this for, say, your bunker missions, and you want to just have plenty, if you're the guy that loots everything from everybody, wants to take it out, I think this would be a good one to have. Obviously, this is not a NERSA. It does not have a hospital bed, but you combine this with something like the new Starlancer TAC that has its own medical bed, or I wonder if this will fit. Well, yeah, I would think something like that would be ideal, right? Because that one can't handle the big tanks. This would be perfect for that. You put this and maybe a couple of hover bikes in the back. And then you'd be set, right? You have the hospital there. You have lots of flexibility for ground and for space. We got our engineering terminal there, which isn't going to do anything yet. But there is our extinguisher. We've got a jump seat there. We have a weapons locker there. So essentially 2 crew. Oh, more weapons there. So two long guns and 2 pistols, 2 more long guns and 2 pistols. You're going to be wearing your armor already. Jump seat there. Oh, actually 2 armor lockers right there, right behind me. I missed it. And I'm guessing this is going to be a heavy weapon in the middle there. Very cool. Great storage. Let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat here and see what it looks like. I think this is the perfect kind of middle ground between an Ursa and NERSA and some of the other Greycat kind of dune buggies, which I do love. But I think this is kind of the better option in the middle there. Let's go ahead and turn everything on. Gun pops up. So not a full 360. But probably 270 as far as fire range. Not too bad. We'll drive it around a little bit here. Yeah, at least it mostly drives in the hangar. That you can't take that for granted. What does it look like while we're driving around inside? Very cool. Yeah, so this is it. This is the Greycat MTC. I think it's a very, very cool little vehicle. I think this is probably going to be the one that is going to be the default in the back of my ships for hangars and for ground operations. I said it's not huge. It should fit in a lot of things. Can we just turn off the gun? Do we have that option so that when you're driving it, you could open exterior? What does deploy do? Oh, close the side windows. Is that what we did? Let's try that again. Is it hold K, shift K, alt K? Nope, none of those work. Let's try that again. Let's go back to where was deploy. Yep, that's it. It'd be nice if that deploy retract actually put the gun back down so that as you're driving into lower ships with lower headspace, this would fit in a little easier into those, and then when you back out, you hit deploy, armor goes up, gun comes out, you're ready to rock and roll, and it takes less storage space. But that's my only bitch. This is a very cool little runaround. And like I said, I think this is going to be one that is destined to be in my fleet. I'll probably just pay in-game currency for it. I can't imagine it's going to be that expensive when it comes out. But in the meantime, actually, hold on. Let me get us out here and get where we can look at it. And I will pull it up in the store real quick. Because as usual, Oh, hold on. You know what I can do? I can do this. Let's go. Hold F4 down. There we go. Use the camera controls the way God intended. All right. So this is, let me go back here. Let me find Greycat here real quick, and I'll get you the in-game price, because as always, these are going to be available for cash for the first patch, and then I assume on the next patch they'll be available in-game. At the moment, though, the MTC is $50, which I think is probably more than you need to spend for a ground vehicle. It does have, it says it has 1 SCU of cargo space total. So those are the smaller containers, I guess, that you can put back there. That's fine. That answered that question. They didn't look big enough for a full SCU container for me. But that's cool. Weaponry, it has has one turret with 2 weapons, 2 size 2 weapons. There we go. So a couple size 2s up there for $50. I think that's probably too steep to spend real money on. But I'm guessing in-game, the price will be just fine. I don't know what it is off the top of my... I don't have a guess at it, but I think this is one that is a better value in-game than with real currency. Yeah, we're bouncing a little bit. They don't like these hanger platforms, do they? I am told that in patch 2, or 4.2, that it looks like you're going to be able to maybe start to bring up some vehicles, ground vehicles on the cargo hangars. There were some that were spotted. I think the Atlas and maybe the Atlas and something else initially were spotted there, and then have since disappeared. Obviously, we've got other potential places for that to happen. It doesn't have to be the cargo hangars, all that makes sense. We do have some other places with elevators that vehicles could come up and down, but maybe that's not that far away. So thanks for watching, guys. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Cheers.